Let's just talk a minute about what it is to be a small business who wants to market on social media, what it is to be an influencer who's marketing on social media for businesses. Social media marketing, hiring influencers is not sales. Businesses with small budgets for marketing can't generally afford influencer marketing. Also because they don't want to. Smaller businesses that want to do social media marketing often look into hiring influencers, and then they find that one, it's very costly. You can say that for at least for American creators, they should charge around $100 for every 10,000 followers per post. And the thing about that is that if you don't have a large budget and you can't track sales from that directly, you don't find that valuable enough. Larger businesses see the value of marketing and brand awareness. It's not just about sales, because it doesn't really work like that. It's not that someone sees the post and then they click on it and buy it. Usually there's just like a handful of people that might do that who sees the post. But the way it actually goes is that you keep seeing this brand on your social media and various places. I'll give you an example of me as someone who was influenced. Free People Movement. So this company, I saw them hire influencers such as Elena Cruz, E-Cruz, and others for social media marketing, right? So I see their posts, they look great in those clothes. I didn't go out and buy it, but it left an impression. Then I see different ads coming up maybe when I'm scrolling to actually enter the shop. I still didn't buy it. Then I was walking down the street in LA and I saw a store for them, and I went in and I bought stuff. And it's that whole lead up that got me to actually make that purchase. I wouldn't have probably gone in there at all if I didn't have that lead up. So it's hard to quantify the effect of influencer marketing in terms of sales. You can quantify the reach, how many engaged, how many showed interest, but that's about it. You don't know actually most of the time who actually goes out there and makes a purchase. But it's actually a lot. That's hard when you don't have a large budget for marketing. So what I do as an influencer is I work with larger brands for marketing on my YouTube and my Instagram because they have the budget and they understand how that works and the value. But with smaller businesses, many times the other thing is that I have like a niche, I have a dance niche. So it works really well with certain things, such as I'm working with Bang, and that's an energy drink, and it's a very energetic dance. Or like shoes, because there's so much focus on my shoes when I'm dancing. Clothing still works, athletic wear, headphones, music, speakers. There's a lot of things, but there's many things that maybe it's not ideal for. Like a lot of fashion brands might prefer fashion influencers than a dancer, unless it's athletic wear. So maybe it's not the perfect niche for them, but they like my look for their brand or the way I create content. So that also what I do is that brands hire me to create content for them, which they use on their profiles and advertising, because they need real people using these products, giving reviews or just making creative content, etc. And this is like a compromise, because it's not as much. Doesn't cost as much to hire someone to create content for you. It still feels good for the creator, because the amount of time you're putting into a 50-second video and the amount that you get paid for it is good. And if they actually went out of their way to go and hire a model in a space and shoot them and do that, that would cost way more. So it's actually a really good place for brands and for people, creators. So there are social media campaigns where you hire influencers to post on their profiles, and then there's content-only campaigns where you hire influencers to create content for you, which they don't post on their page. I do both of those. If you have a small business and you want a social media presence, this would be the content only campaign option is a really good way. And I make good content, so feel free to hire me. Although it does surprise me how many businesses want to give me products in exchange for me posting on my profile. I think a lot of people don't understand how much time and how many hours have gone into creating your social media profiles. And if you think I want like a pair of jeans for a post, I'm sorry, I don't. I have too much crap, and I don't want to buy more crap. Now, if you're a small business and you want to hire an influencer, here's what I have to say. Don't offer them product in exchange for posts outright. You can have those kinds of campaigns, but they need to come to you for that. You can post advertisements for that and people can apply for it. But don't go to somebody who spent 2 years of their life with blood, sweat, and tears going into their profile and offer 2 pairs of jeans so that you could make for a post. You'd want to offer your content creators somewhere between 300 and 500 per minute of video that they create. If you're a really small business and you can't do that, you'll definitely find creators who will do it for 80 to 120 for a minute of video. Also depends on how much you're asking from them, you know, what they have to do and how much direction you're giving them. So for example, this month I have worked with a gaming company, mascara company, superfood company, things like that. My niche isn't exactly aligned with theirs, so for them I just created content.